Good morning, everyone. There's something so peaceful about these early hours, isn't there?
Oh my God, Mark, I've already had 5 coffees and it's not even 7 a.m. But you're right, there's something magical about mornings.
Classic Alex energy to start our Thursday, February 27th. This is Blue Mountain Morning.
Speaking of morning magic, did you see that sunrise today? It was like the sky was on fire, but in the most calming way possible. How does that even work?
That's exactly the kind of paradox we love exploring here, finding calm in the chaos. Welcome to another day of clarity and connection, everyone.
Mark, have you seen these headlines? My brain is literally exploding with how much is happening right now.
Let's break it down calmly for our listeners, starting with some sobering health news. Texas has reported the first U.S. measles death in a decade, amid an outbreak that's now affected more than 130 people.
Wait, measles? Wasn't that supposed to be, completely gone?
It was nearly eliminated, but we're seeing a resurgence. And speaking of significant developments, the Supreme Court just made a major decision backing the administration on withholding U.S. aid funding.
Oh, and can we please talk about this absolutely wild space thing happening tomorrow? Because I'm literally losing my mind over here.
You mean the rare parade of planets? It's quite remarkable. All 7 planets will be visible moving across the night sky on Friday. It's like nature's own cosmic light show.
7 planets at once. I mean, when was the last time this even happened? My stargazing game is about to level up significantly.
It's definitely a unique astronomical event. Just remember to find a dark spot away from city lights if you want to catch this celestial parade. You know what's fascinating? While we're all caught up in this digital whirlwind of instant messages and emails, there's this incredible counter-movement happening across America. People are actually going back to writing letters by hand.
Wait, like actual letters? With paper and everything? I thought that died with, the dinosaurs. Though I did notice my sister started this whole fancy journaling thing on Instagram, which is kind of ironic when you think about it.
Exactly. And it's not just a few people. We're seeing a significant surge in stationery sales and letter writing groups popping up everywhere from Seattle to Miami.
But why? I mean, we can literally send messages at the speed of light. Who has time to wait for snail mail?
That's actually part of the appeal. In our hyper-connected world, people are craving something more tangible, more meaningful. Think about it. When was the last time you got a handwritten letter?
Oh my God. Yes, I found this letter from my grandma from 10 years ago, and I literally cried reading it. You can't get that from an emoji, can you?
There's science behind that emotional response. Studies show that handwriting activates parts of our brain associated with memory and emotional processing in ways typing just doesn't.
So you're telling me it's basically like therapy, but with prettier paper?
In a way, yes. Mental health professionals are increasingly recommending journaling and letter writing as tools for mindfulness and emotional regulation. There's something about the physical act of putting pen to paper that forces us to slow down and really process our thoughts.
But who has the time? I can barely keep up with my DMs.
That's precisely the point. It's about intentionally stepping away from the constant ping of notifications. People are finding that taking even just 15 minutes to write a letter provides a much-needed break from screen time.
You know what? I actually get that. Sometimes I feel like my brain is just this big bowl of digital soup, and everything's just mushing together.
And that's why we're seeing this resurgence. It's not about replacing digital communication. It's about creating moments of meaningful connection in a world that often feels too fast and too shallow.
Oh, like that couple I read about who wrote letters to each other for a year before they got married, even though they lived in the same city. That's kind of romantic and weird at the same time, right?
It's a perfect example of how people are using old-school communication to create deeper connections. And businesses are noticing too. Specialty stationery stores are reporting their highest sales in decades.
So what you're saying is I should probably stop sending my mom birthday wishes through Facebook?
Maybe start with a simple thank you note and see how it feels. You might be surprised by how rewarding it can be. You know what? Here's a simple challenge for our listeners today. Take 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, to write a short note to someone you care about.
Oh, and don't overthink it. Just grab whatever paper's lying around. Even the back of that takeout menu works.
Exactly. The beauty isn't in perfection. It's in the pause, the presence, and the personal touch you bring to those few written words. In this world of instant messages and endless notifications, there's a quiet power in slowing down, in letting your thoughts flow through pen and paper.
Like watching ink seep into paper instead of pixels lighting up a screen.
Remember, when we choose to slow down, we're not falling behind. We're actually moving forward with more intention and meaning. And that brings us to the end of today's Blue Mountain Morning. We love sharing these morning moments with all of you.
Oh my gosh, yes. And if you're enjoying our little morning chats as much as we do, please share us with your friends and family. Like seriously, it would mean the world to us.
And hey, if you do recommend us to someone, shoot us an email at bluemountainmorningpodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to give you a shout out in tomorrow's episode.
Which you absolutely cannot miss because we've got some incredible stories lined up.
Until then, this is Mark
And Alex.
wishing you a day filled with clarity, connection, and calm. See you tomorrow, mountain climbers.